What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt Deville with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have some new news concerning George Kambosos. George Kambosos states that it will be sweeter this time getting the belts back from Haney. Former unified junior welterweight champion George Kambosos is days away from his contracted rematch with Devin Haney in Melbourne on Saturday in the United States. Earlier this year, Haney outboxed Kambosos over 12 rounds to become the undisputed champion at 140. Kambosos is 29 years old and has been training in an undisclosed location, staying quietly for months while putting together a strategy to overcome Haney. The first contest was viewed as a one-sided match by most viewers. Neither fighter was hurt in the bout, but Haney simply used defense, speed, and his boxing ability to keep Kambosos at bay. This time around, the Aussie feels confident that he will find a way to penetrate the defense of Haney and close in with harmful punches. Quote, "It's going to be sweeter this time getting them belts back and becoming a two-time undisputed champion. This here is a serious legacy, not only in Australian boxing, but world boxing. This gives me goosebumps. That's why I'm so motivated. The fire is burning. I can't wait to get in there. I've been patient, but I am chomping at the bit as well. This is legacy right here," Kambosos said to Sydney Morning Herald. Let me counterpunch. I think, first off, styles make fights. And I seen the matchup. Haney did exactly what I figured he was going to do. Just outbox Kambosos, but I thought Kambosos was going to at least take more risk. You know, he tried to be aggressive in there, but the jab just kept him back. You know, the bigger, taller, longer reached Haney was just able to just jab him, and he jabbed his face off a lot of times. He landed a couple right hands, of course, but Kambosos really did nothing to disrupt that, and I don't see what, other than taking risk, what will happen. I think George Kambosos is going to have to allow Haney to get off more shots because Haney is a defensive-minded, pure boxer, okay? And you know, with the tutelage of the Mayweathers and those guys, it's going to be hard to outbox them. George Kambosos is going to have to outfight Devin Haney. So he's going to have to steal the show if he has to throw body punches or land body punches or just throw more in general and then make a bigger impact on Haney, because Haney is the kind of guy that he, you know, once he becomes acquainted with you, you really can't touch him at all. And I think that's already done happened, you know, so I do like the fact that Kambosos hasn't really said much. So he's at least working on his game plan to try to disrupt Haney. But I think that's very easier said than done. Him saying it's going to be so much sweeter, I think he's thinking about, you know, if he can beat Haney, on how he would feel when he beats Haney. But I think he should be more concerned of beating Haney. You know, but I definitely didn't see anything in the first fight that gave me a glimmer of hope for Kambosos because of his style. You know, with Teofimo Lopez allowed certain punches because Teo gave him opportunities. Devin Haney doesn't. Devin Haney will sit back and, you know, and just pop shots you all night long. You know, and when you come in, he's going to wrap you up. You know, you're going to break, and then he's going to repeat the process by stiffing that jab in your face. You know, he's going to have to make Devin Haney fight. He's going to have to bring him out of his comfort zone. But the question is, how does he do that when the jab of Haney is so damn dominant? So it's going to be very hard for George Kambosos, but I am interested to see if he can make improvements, adjustments. But anyway, you guys tell me what you think about George Kambosos stating that it will be so much sweeter this time. I have that fire inside of me. We'll see how much fire he has inside of him Saturday night. Of course, please subscribe, and you guys been Counterpunch. Peace!